man. She thinks that we're in the wrong. She thinks that she's saving us. You know? That child don't move, man.
Yeah, man, it's moving.
It's moving. It moves too far that it's outside.
But I wanted to say a simple, very simple point.
Yeah. So you have to say something. Yeah,
One thing's very simple, right? Yeah. How we can catch some of these people, because they always keep on using emotion. When they say that the way we interact with people is not right, how do you think that how we got in? We had to do the same thing too in the beginning.
Humble ourselves.
We had to come in and humble. You have a story to tell. We all have a story to tell. When we first heard the word and we came up to the church, we had to sit and listen and take. Sometimes you might disagree, but the emotions, we have to control those emotions. You see? So that's how we came up that way. So there's no excuse how, if you're going to interact with people that way, right, you're not going to have no gathering. How we think we got in? That's what I'm trying to say, brother.
Yeah, we saw brothers getting cursed out.
Yeah, cursed out.
Sisters getting cursed out.
Right.
I saw that. That's what kind of turned me on to the truth, my faith, man. Because me seeing sisters getting cursed out.
Right.
Yeah. But you know, you see people get up on, brothers in camps, cursing out, brothers and sisters in the world. We saw that, but that's what brought us in. That's what made us want to listen more. We didn't buck up against that.
No. We're not exempt from each other.
Right? That's a damn shame. That was a damn shame. He let me down, man. He let me down to the fullest degree. Because he said it himself, he didn't even know what was going on. Yeah. But because he saw how it was going,
he got up in his feelings.
He got in his fucking feelings, man.
No, what?
He didn't even know what was going on.
He was planning for you.
He said it himself.
He was planning for you.
And that woman didn't even give a shit about him. She didn't even look back at his ass. She ran off her mouth, and he's left there.
He's there
fighting for her honor.
She didn't fight for him.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true, Caleb.
That's the definition of a waste man right there, man.
Yeah, man.
Except Mariah Carey shit, man.
His emotions.
One more night with
you. Give it all.
To have just one more night with you. See, it's giving me all fun.
All for nothing, man.
For nothing, man. Hey, man, just trust me. The tabernacle, let me get that.
Tabernacle of Most High, man.
Yeah, that's what I asked. I'll go up with it. Because we was in that chapter anyway before the brothers even came up, man. Let's go back to it. Let's go back to it, man. Revelation 21. Verse 3. And I heard a great voice out of heaven saying, behold, the tabernacle of the Most High is with men. No.
Can't get around that again.
And what are they doing in this modern day time and age? They're saying masculinity is toxic. Right? They're trying to destroy manhood. They're trying to destroy men, man. There's a war on masculinity, man. Here is this woman trying to fight against men. But it's like she's so dumb because don't you see there's a shortage of men?
Well, there you go.
But she's aiding the devil
To destroy men more.
to destroy men more. So it's like she's not even conscious of what she's doing. That's what she's not considering that she's doing evil, man. But she's so gassed up in her own little pride, man. Coming on.
This is because she's through, right?
Carry it.
1 Timothy 2:15. Notwithstanding, she shall be saved in childbearing,
Right.
if they continue in faith and charity with holiness and sobriety. So if she's gonna look for a man of the Lord, she's in trouble.
Yeah.
She ain't in the best of condition. She got too many miles on the clock. Got bad stink-ass attitude. What man of the Lord gonna do with your waste ass, man?
Exactly. She's a whore.
Yep.
She ain't no damn virgin.
Virgin what, man?
She ain't Judith.
No way, brother.
Come on now.
No
You
way.
a whore.
Hell.
Standing in the midst of men. How dare you, man?
Let's go
And
something.
it's because it's a shameless woman
Yeah.
that be kind as a dog. So, where's the shame at, man?
There'll be hoes, straight up harlots, that will be saved before she is.
See, but if you told her that, she would have got in her feelings. We calling you a whore? We calling you a hoe? And she would have run down the road.
Got a basic one here, man.
Go on.
1 Corinthians 11 verse 8. For the man is not of the woman, but the woman of the man.
Right, come on, read on.
Oh, shit.
There's more on that, Go to the next verse. Go on, read that.
Neither was the man created for the woman, but the woman for the man.
Yeah, so the man comes first. Neither was the man created for the woman, but the woman was created for the man. So if she was in her right spirit, she should be listening to the man.
Ooh, let me finish it, Elder.
Go on,
For
then.
this cause ought the woman to have power over her head because of the angels.
Right.
She have no power over her head.
Yeah.
And we are her head, isn't it?
Right, there you go.
You see?
Exactly. A woman has no power
Over her head.
over her head, man.
That's it. And we are her head.
You see what I'm saying? But a woman want to have power. You have power.
Snap.
Yeah, he's thinking that too, isn't it?
Powerpuff Girls. Back in Revelations 21.
That's something. It's like it. That song. That gas the little woman up here.
In the middle of verse 3. The tabernacle of the Most High is with men, and he will dwell with them. And they shall be his people, and the Most High himself shall be with them, and be their God. And the Most High shall wipe away all tears from their eyes, and there shall be no more death, neither sorrow, nor crying, neither shall there be any more pain, for the former things are passed away. See what I'm saying? So, and no more sorrow, nor crying. You know what? That's the end of Esau's world, man. Because that's where we were crying and in sorrow and in the house of mourning. Right? While the 2/3 of our people were in the house of they were holding hands with the wicked. They were in the house of feasting, man. You see what I'm saying? But why are we in sorrow? Because our bridegroom isn't with us, man. We're crying unto who? We're crying unto Yahweh Bash and Yahweh Shai. But they never us, man.
Like the two blind men I said earlier that they were calling the Lord.
Yeah,
Son of
yeah.
David.
We're going back into that. Going back into the widow. Going back to the widow, man. Let me get. Right?
And that's why it's all about lucre, because these churches, they want to put all the men and women together just to get the extra money. That's what it boils down to. That's what it boils down to. Yeah.
We're going to close up soon, innit? Because I can't even.
10 pages.
This Sirach, chapter 35, back in verse 15. Do not the tears run down the widow's cheeks? And is not her cry against him that causeth them to fall? So again, the Lord wiping away all tears from our eyes. So we're crying and our tears are running down our cheeks.
Wow.
Verse 16, he that serveth the Lord shall be accepted with favor, and his prayer shall reach unto the clouds. So that widow is metaphoric. It's talking about the Israelites. And that our prayer shall reach unto the clouds. So it says, the prayer of the humble pierceth the clouds, until it come nigh, he will not be comforted. I will not depart till the Most High shall behold to judge righteously and execute judgment. right? So the humble also is AKA that widow, man, right? And what did it say? Would allow me? It says, "He will not be comforted and not depart until the Most High shall behold to judge righteously and execute judgment. For the Lord will not be slack, neither will the mighty be patient toward them, till they have smitten in sunder the loins of the unmerciful, and repaid vengeance to the heathen, till they have taken away the multitude of the proud, and broken the scepter of the unrighteous." Right? So do you see where we're coming from?
Well, I just came at the tail end of that. I'm a man that like full understanding before I can comment. I'm one of those guys. I don't take beats and say I know all. I didn't hear what you said. I just came to know.
I know it might sound egotistical or like, it might sound like, what's the word I'm looking for? Like,
You're young, you got passion.
huh?
You're young, you got passion.
We're actually old. Because wisdom is wisdom is old age to a man. Wisdom. So really we're old. I'm saying a man that has wisdom judges after the word of the Heavenly Father, which is an old doctrine. It's an ancient doctrine. So we are actually old. Our spirits are old. So that sister that was there, she was really in the wrong spirit. Because really, if she was right and we were wrong, she was wrong. Listen, please.
But will you listen to me though?
Of course I will. But I'm not finished. I'm not finished.
I listen well. And
I'm not finished.
I listen well.
If she was in the wrong, right? For example, so let me change it about. If she was right and we were wrong, she was wrong for even trying to speak out against us. Because if she was in accordance to what the scripture has said, she would have walked down the street. If she felt like we were in the wrong, she would have walked down the road. By her trying to fight against us, she's wrong for even doing that.
Can I say something? Right. For me, I remember I'm not with you guys or with this woman. For me, I came and saw you before, and before this woman ever had an interaction, and I said the message is spot on. And you might not remember, but I asked you to go back and please. I asked you to go back on the video and look. And I was very clear, I chose my words clearly. And I said the message is spot on. But I think the way that you impart it socially to the public, I wish, this is what I said, I wish I had a strategy I could come up with. I don't know if you remember that. I remember. Okay, I wish I had a strategy that come up with that would help to be able for you to depart the knowledge. Now that might sound like me trying to say you're wrong and negative and all of that, but someone that got half a brain will be able to work out he's not fighting against what you're doing. Give me a second, please. And that's the interaction that I had with you before. Because I've heard from the elders before when you guys were babes, and I was astonished. And I was drawn in, I've still got the paraphernalia, and I will always stop and listen because I know it's the true message. And very few people are bringing the true message. But for me, and I'm making it clear, and I'm not saying anything other than what I'm saying, I wish there was a better way for you to depart the knowledge to people that would allow them to more easily accept it than with the stick in one hand and the virtually you're too wrong in the other hand, because it's a very hard way to make people to learn. I want people to hear you and take in the knowledge that you're giving them. But for me, and I could be so wrong, and you don't even have to take it on. I wish you had a better way of giving it so more people could accept it. You could say I'm against what you're doing and come to some crazy conclusion, but my thing is clear. It's as clear as glass. I'm hearing it's as clear as glass. Earlier on, siding, I don't care who's right or wrong. I want the interaction to continue. All right, but you rather right and wrong. All right, I'm finished now. I'm finished.
Well, I want to say this. Come on.
Okay, I hope it's unifying. That's what I would say. Let's go.
So what I'm trying to say is that the way we talk here, the prophets weren't the best spokesmen. They weren't the best orientators of words.
Sometimes they weren't even willing.
They weren't even willing. Like Moses, he said he was of a slow tongue. Roughly speaking, he wasn't eloquent.
He said he didn't want to do it.
He wasn't eloquent.
He didn't want to do it.
Right, so you have to understand this is for the elect. We're not trying to bring in all our people because that's what you post like you want to see. But this is only for like, for example, if I come out here, if I come out here
to say that I want to see that means I'm ignorant to the facts. But how do I want to see everybody being saved? Let's keep it straight, like. So
I say all our people.
It's never going to happen. It's
Right.
You and me know that.
We know that. We know that. So what I'm trying to say is that when we come out here and we speak a certain way, like even rough in our speech, even Paul said that. He said,
knowledge.
Get that, please. I know it's cold, isn't it? But get that, man. Right? And then some of them brothers said Moses was not eloquent.
But you're very eloquent. I told you that when you were here the last time. I don't know if you remember it. You do?
Yeah.
But
let the brothers just bring it out. This
week,
for
I'm against you.
education. Just for
And when I was
education.
here before, I was so for you, but I'm being cast in a different light. I'm against you.
Why do you say that?
Because you
keep
cast,
it real.
Keep it real. When I came today, you like, you're with the women's side. You're standing up for the woman.
Because you was.
And you keep saying that, but I keep saying to you that I came and spoke to you the same words. The same words that I used last time before the woman ever met you. With the same words I come and use today. I want you to be part of this. And I believe if you could be part in a better way, more people would listen. That's it. And you're trying to say I'm on the side, and the gentleman said, but he wanted peace.
But like I said, you do know that we can't do that. It's only for the elect. If she can't get it, then that's her problem.
Yeah,
do you understand?
That's the truth of it. The word is to the four corners of the world, but it's not for everybody.
Right.
Thank you. Hear my voice.
Bring out the precepts. Thank you. Let's bring out the precepts.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
The bottom line is this: there's the spirit of the world and there's the spirit of the truth. You're in the spirit of the world. Right? I'm just going to say that.
You're in the spirit of?
You're in the spirit of the truth.
Right.
That's why.
How did you get to judge that? That's just sorry, carry on. You can answer that afterwards. Sorry, carry on.
Let finish.
Yes, I just correct myself. Right, carry on, please.
So it doesn't matter if you came up before the woman came, or you came up today. You're still coming up in the spirit of the world, and that's going to be adverse to the spirit of the truth, which is what we're in. How do we know we're in the truth? Because we believe on this word 100%.
But you're the only one.
No, we're not.
Oh.
We're not. There's camps all around the world doing what we're doing right now.
But only the types of your camps. No one outside your camp could ever understand.
If they speak this word according to the gospel, there's no variation there in the truth.
Make your point.
He's he's doing good, and I'm interested. I don't want to argue that. I'm interested in what he's saying.
But you're just distracting me from the point I was making. The point is that we're set for the defense of the gospel. We're not here to appease people's feelings. Like you're saying, I wish there was a way where we could impart the message in a way to make people understand. This is the perfect way. This is our way. Hold on, let me finish.
No, I want to correct you.
No,
for my correction, I'm going to let you
let all things be done decently and in order.
You come with it.
Wait.
I didn't say
You
what
come
you
with
just
it.
said.
You could come. Let him finish.
You didn't say what you just said.
Let him finish. You come with it.
My point is, we're set for the defense of the gospel. We're not going to be smooth. We're not going to hold people's hand. We're not going to we're going to talk to you softly and nicely. No, we're going to speak rough because you've got a point to make. And if we don't do what we're commanded by the Lord, it could be our ass to some trouble.
No, it will be your ass.
Yeah. So therefore, this isn't a game. We're not here to make women feel good. We're not here to make anybody feel good.
Right.
That's my point. So the way we're teaching, it might look wrong in the sight of some of the world, but it's actually the perfect way because the Most High is dealing with it.
Okay. Because the scripture says we're going to make our forehead rough against their forehead, man.
Perfect.
That's in Ezekiel.
That's my point.
Coming out. Let him
My grandmother, she's not here for instance. Yeah, and she taught me many things. Back old school, but she wanted to understand new concepts, new understandings of how to learn and blah blah blah. So she kept me on my toes and kept me informed and stuff. And I'd be concerned if she came. She'd be interested if she saw you guys. But I'd be concerned. Because I would be like, I don't want my granny to be talked to in a way like that might be like harsh and blah blah blah. I wouldn't want that. And I'm soon coming to an end.
No.
I'm soon coming to an end. And I'll be like, whoa. My granny's curious and she likes to know, she asks questions and blah blah. But I wouldn't want nobody to talk to my granny in a way that would upset me or her. You understand? I wouldn't, and I'm sure I wouldn't be the only one in that situation. I wouldn't want to be the only one.
You know, if you love your children, you have children. If you love your children, really according to scripture, you're gonna beat the children.
Say that again?
You're gonna beat the children.
If I love my children, I'm gonna beat them.
Right. To discipline them.
They might not be of that situation where I have to do that. Not all children are like
But what's the fruit of a child? Foolishness.
Yes.
Foolishness. Please.
But not all children need beating. That's fair, isn't it?
Please.
Every child needs
according to the scripture, please, bro. Listen, I know, please, listen. Because he won't die.
Does every child need
He
beating?
won't die.
No, every
Right?
child needs correction.
Every child needs to be broken. Every child needs to be broken.
I needed it, but my brother didn't need it.
Okay, this is the point I'm trying to make.
No, you
Right?
sweeping
This is the point I'm trying to
statements.
make. Right? At the end of the day, you need to hear that tough shit, man.
Yeah, you're right.
You need to hear that tough shit.
You're right.
And the truth doesn't give a fuck about your feelings, man.
Not
Truth
every
don't-
child needs a beating to grow up straight. And you're almost saying that they do. And I'm like, come on, be real.
But this is Ecclesiastes 7 and verse 5. It is better to hear the rebuke of the wise than for a man to hear the song of fools.
Man, that's damn right there. You can't, every child doesn't need a beating to be broke.
Every child needs correction.
Every child.
That's different.
The fruit of a child is foolishness, man.
You can't just
And
switch the words
sometimes you
and
need
say it's the
to
same thing
beat
you're
the
talking
foolishness
about.
out of a
No,
child.
I'm just saying to you, look, you do, but not every child needs
Why are you
that.
fronting me slightly, man?
You
Why
guys
are
are
you
crazy.
putting this like-
All right then, every child needs beating to grow good. Everyone.
You're saying that.
He just said that, and I
No,
said
we
no.
didn't say that. We said every child needs correction.
Right, go back and listen on the
Correction
camera.
comes in different
I'm
measures.
trying to keep
Correction
it.
can come
You
from
see,
rebuke.
when he said that, I tried to say no, don't say
correct the
that,
child.
so we could go on properly. Now you're saying that it's not that, and I'm saying it's not that. Now you're saying
wise,
it's not that.
I look wise.
You're not dealing with wisdom, man.
That's what I've been trying to say. That's what I've been trying to say.
The scripture says Psalms 141 verse 5. Please listen. I'll let you sister talk. Psalms 141 verse 5. Let the righteous smite me. It shall be a kindness. And let him reprove me. It shall be an excellent oil. It shall not break my head. For yet my prayer also shall be in their calamities. Read that again. Let the righteous smite me. It shall be a kindness. So really, when we were smiting her, it should have been a kindness unto her. She shouldn't have looked at it like we're attacking her. It's love. It's love.
Open rebuke.
Because really, when the Lord smites you, it's indicative of his love towards you. The Lord chasteneth those who he loves. So really this is love. We're showing her how to truly order herself as a woman. If she feels like we were wrong, she should have walked away. That's true love.
Okay, but hear me again, and I'll say it again. When I came, it was very tail end of what you were saying. I didn't know what you were talking about. I just heard that she was interested. I saw, just like I was interested in you when I saw you by yourself the other day. She was interested, and I like that. Are people taking an interest in what's the truth? I love that. And as I said, this is great. And then when I saw it, just a little bit going, a little bit curvy. The gentleman knows what the words I said. Peace. Now, peace, I don't know if you want the definition of it. It's not taking one side or the other. It's peace, and that's the word that the gentleman said I used. I didn't even realize I used that word, but the gentleman said I used that word. I didn't say left or right, red or blue. I said peace because it was good, the interaction that was going on. I thought it should continue. Out of that, I chose the woman's side according to you, and I was wrong to to not let you rebuke the woman. But
But
for me,
was she round that? Like, listen,
for
listen,
me,
bro.
let me- I'm coming to it. For me, it was as I said, and no change of my words. Great message. Keep giving the message. Only was there the way to quiet, where people be willing to accept it. But the stick that you're giving it with right now, the people would rather go and ask the question on Google without the stick.
There you go. But that's good. That's good because they despise the chastening. The scripture says, "Despise not the chastening of the Lord." Don't despise it. But that's for the elect of our people.
But,
please, listen,
but you take it on
listen,
yourself.
listen,
Yes,
listen.
You take it
Who
on
are you to
yourself.
come up here and tell us what?
Oh no.
No. She doesn't understand. She doesn't understand.
She's trying to keep order. She's telling me to be quiet, so I can listen to you. And she's
Now
right.
listen,
I've
let
had
me
my
break it
say.
down, Caleb.
I just had my say.
Caleb.
You're right. I've had my say. No. Yes.
I was rebuking him. He would be my son. I said, don't
People are messed up at the moment.
Look, fuck off down the road. Fuck it.
No,
This woman is out of order. She's coming to talking, man. Causing dissension. Why is she there?
No.
Keep your mouth shut.
You got mum, right?
Yeah, but she's not our mom.
I know, but she's not my mum. But I've got the respect for your mum.
Yeah, but you
your mum.
honor a man before the woman. Honor the father before the mother.
That's right.
There's an order. There's an order.
All right. Let me allow him to tell her to fuck off down the
We
road,
were
right?
all raised up to be
Let me
mama's
allow
boys.
him to answer my
Yeah,
question.
but she's out of
Answer
order.
my question.
She's
Is
out
it
of
all right
order.
for him to tell her to fuck off down the road?
Yes,
Bro,
it is right.
All right.
come on now.
Thank you.
Come on.
When the youth was making noise with you last week, I told him to move on down the road. Move on down the road because the man's giving a message. I said, move on down. I didn't swear them, cuss them or not. They're children.
Bro,
All right. Go back to the question.
this is Job chapter 5 verse 17. Salaki. Hold on. Right here. So it says, Job chapter 5 verse 17. Behold. So it says, behold, happy is the man whom the Most High correcteth. Therefore despise not thou the chastening of the Almighty. Don't despise it. And this is for the men. It says, unto you, O wisdom, it says, unto you, O men do I call, and my voice is to the sons of men. So wisdom is called unto you Israelite men. That's what we call unto the woman, man. If a woman is in her right order, she'd understand that, listen, she better keep her mouth closed because this wisdom is raising up men, Israelite men to be men. So really she should have done closed her mouth. So really, this is how you gotta learn how to
Really
be also
appreciate that you
listen,
said it wasn't right to talk to the woman like that. It gave me back hope. 'Cause I'm like, no, you understand? But thank you for being with that young man. Please,
It
man.
was right to talk to her like that.
What, tell her to
Keep
fuck
thy
off down the
foot-
road?
Yes, keep thy foot when thou goest to the house of the Lord.
The
Be
Lord-
ready to hear
the brother
sacrifice
was
of fools.
in his right
What
spirit,
to
man.
tell her to fuck off down the road?
Because you attracted her with your fucking spirit. You drew that woman here. So you don't see the spirit. I see the spirit on
But
you,
the way
man.
you're talking to me,
Yeah,
you're
and I'm
strange.
talking to you like a
God
man.
send you with that.
Yeah, I'm talking to you like a man.
Listen. This brother here is more of an advanced spirit, man. He's a lot more masculine. But me, I'm more understanding. I understand that because on the spirit, you're a young man.
No, I'm not.
You are.
No, I'm not.
You're older physically, carnally, you're older than me. But in the spirit, you are. You don't understand certain things, man.
you
And I
do.
know it takes pride. You got a lot of pride and you don't want to. It's almost like you feel like I'm not putting you down.
I know, but
I'm not putting you
if I
down.
wasn't careful, I believe all of the knowledge that I've seen, all of the soul searching that I've soul searched, all of the prayers that I've asked for the enlightenment, and the enlightenment that I've received, and the thanks I've given to the enlightenment has been worthless. That's how, if I was to maybe listen to you too much, but I know it hasn't been, and that's why I'm standing here.
Listen, the only thing that's going to stand at the end of the day is this word. That's the only thing that's going to stand. Whatever things you've learned in life is all vanity, man. I know.
Didn't you hear what I just said? Didn't you hear what I just said? You heard what I just said? I wasn't searching for physical things in the physical world. I was searching for spiritual enlightenment. I just told you that.
This is only by this.